Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is February 27, 2014. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's jump right into the charts. We're going to start off with the S&P 500 E-mini futures. You're going to see that the futures are trading lower by just a half a point. They have been rallying really ever since around 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, a lot of people will say, well, the futures are higher because the weekly unemployment claims report was just released, or there was some durable goods order or something like that. But that's really not the point. Really why the market is up is simply because if you take a look here, the market bottomed out this morning around 5:30 in the morning. Now if you take a look at a dollar yen chart, you're going to see the same exact thing here. So let's get a dollar yen chart up here. Look how the dollar yen bottomed out exactly at 5:30 in the morning. Once the dollar yen starts to move higher, the stock market starts to move higher. So basically, this is the chart that is moving the stock market. When the dollar yen falls or starts to come under pressure, so are the major stock indexes. When the dollar yen starts to rally, so are the major stock indexes. The reason is because the big institutional money out there, they are short the Japanese yen, meaning they are looking for the dollar yen to go higher, this chart to go higher. When this goes higher, they take that leveraged, highly leveraged capital, and they go ahead and buy S&P futures contracts, they buy Russell contracts, buy Dow contracts. They'll also buy NASDAQ contracts, European stock indexes, things of that nature. So they put their money to work. When this currency pair, the dollar versus Japanese yen, goes down, there's no money to do that. Okay, and the markets go down, the markets flatten out. So again, that's what you want to watch today. So this relationship has been in place probably since November of 2012. I've been talking about it since December 2012. CNBC may be just starting to catch on to it now. But either way, that's what you have to watch for. Dollar yen, most important chart out there. But either way you slice it or dice it, futures are now flat on the session. So again, markets were a little bit underwater earlier, but they have come off their lows. It's about a 10-point bounce in the futures now since 5:30 this morning. All right, there's a lot of stocks out here. Let's go through them. We're going to start off with JCPenney first. JCPenney today having a really stellar day. The stock closed yesterday at $5.93. It is in rally mode right now. I have no idea how high this can go. And the reason why I say I have no idea is simply because I don't know what kind of squeeze this is causing. This is obviously a short squeeze. Stock that closed at $5.93 is trading at $7.40 this morning. So tremendous move on JCPenney. I would love to give you a great resistance point. I just don't have it because I don't know if this is a squeeze. And I think it looks like a squeeze, at least so far. So if the short's got to cover, hey, maybe this thing can go a lot higher. So I would love to give you a level. I just don't have it. But I wouldn't get in front of JCPenney in case it is a short squeeze. And all those short buyers all those short sellers got to buy back in and push the stock even higher. So that's something you got to watch for today. But JCPenney's tremendous move, tremendous to the upside. From what we could see at the moment. Looking at the next equity here, we want to talk about Kohl's. KSS is the ticker symbol. They had earnings this morning. Again, I could care less what the earnings were. I don't think the earnings were so great, but nonetheless, the stock is higher. So it closed at, I believe, $54.42. It's trading at $55.10. Watch the $55.75, $55.80 level. There should be very, very good daily chart resistance there. So that's probably where the stock stalls out. Another level I'm looking at would be around 56.50. So 55.75 and then 56.50. Two levels of that should be pretty good resistance. But give the stock the upside bias till it gets to that level. I don't think you want to get in front of it until then. Looking at Hilton today. Hilton is, I believe they just came public not too long ago. So let's take a look at the stock. The ticker symbol is HLT. I'm not really sure what this thing, I mean, it's nothing tremendous, nothing terrible. Looks like right now, let me just find a level here for Hilton. I really don't think there's much, I know it's down, I don't think there's much upside to it, so just bear with me for a moment. Looks like they missed estimates, but they came in with a small profit, not a big deal, we care less about the earnings. All right, so the stock has a lot of support right now at around $21.10. So if it gets to 21.15, 21.10, that could be a level where you would look for a bounce. Other than that, I don't think there's a lot going on here. I don't think we could do a lot with it. But around 21.10, I like that support level. It might pierce it by a couple pennies, but watch 21.10 today. If it gets down there, that's going to be a pretty good level. I don't have a lot of data on this stock because it's a new issue. It just came out in December of this year, December 16th, or December 12th. So there's not a lot of data, but 21.10 is the level I did work out right here. So watch Hilton at 21.10. Could be a bounce play there. I like it at that level. I'll write that down myself. And we'll look at 21.10 for a possible bounce. It might pierce it by a few pennies, so just be aware of that. Next one up is Sears Holdings. I'm going to have this one as a gap play. SHLD is the ticker symbol. Stock right now is trading around $43.50. I will have some gap levels for this one in the chat room. They'll be posted up at 9 o'clock in the morning. I do have a couple of other gap plays as well this morning. I think we have about 4 in total. So again, come over to the chat room. You'll get our 4 gap plays this morning. They usually will trigger just right after the opening bell. But Sears Holding gapping up pretty nicely, so that's decent. Let's take a look at ADSK today. Looks like ADSK, I believe, reported earnings as well. The stock right now, it closed at $54.72. It's now trading at $57.16. Believe it or not, it's still as overbought as it is, and it is overbought. I would not chase this stock at all. It has upside to around the 58 and then 59.50 levels. So keep that on the radar. But you can't get in front of this one because it still may have some more upside to go. But it is getting top heavy up here. Not quite a short yet. Aggressive traders, 59.50. If you want to try a short, I have no problem with it up there. But for a short scalp. But other than that, you got to let it run because it just might have a little bit more strength to go a little higher. So we'll keep that one on tap. We'll watch that. Another stock today that is reporting earnings, I believe, is Noodles. I believe this is a restaurant company. NDLS is the ticker symbol. Right now, the stock closed at $39.55. It's trading at $36.80. I don't have great gap levels on here, but you just watch the double bottom again from, I believe, January. If it gets down there around $33.85, $33.90, that's where the stock will find support. Other than that, there's not a lot you could do with this one. It's a pretty good gap down. I just don't have a lot of data to put out a gap level on it. But I do see pretty good support around $33.90, at least for a quick scalp. So keep that one on the radar today. If it gets to that level, there could be a quick scalp play. And what a quick scalp is, for those of you that do not know, it's just a very quick day trade, usually by a day trade that lasts between 10 and 30 minutes, no longer than that. So that's what a scalp trade is, just a quick trade. It doesn't last all that long. Let's take a look at L Brands. The ticker symbol is LB. Let's pull that one up. Right now, that's trading at around $57. This has upside, believe it or not, to around $58.60, $58.55. That's where the stock should start to run into some very good resistance. So keep that on the radar. But L Brands has upside to around the $58.55. It might be $58.60. It's going to be right in that area. So watch for L Brands around that level. Aggressive traders, only if you're an aggressive trader. You could do try a quick scalp short at that price. But that would be on L Brands, ticker symbol LB. All right, let's go to the next one here on the docket here. We're going to go with Baidu. BIDU is the ticker symbol. Chinese internet, similar to Google. This is having a pretty good day. Closed at 172.90. It's now trading at 178.80. It did trade almost all the way to 186. Baidu right here is overbought. I wouldn't really touch it. Has a ton of resistance at 185, 186. That would be the all-time double top. So watch for resistance up there. It probably holds in there for the start of the day, but you got to be real careful with Baidu today. I wouldn't do anything with it. I'd let it play out, to be honest. I'm going to leave this one alone. I am not going to toy with it today until I see a better pattern intraday. So I'm going to leave that one alone. Let's take a look at Nordstrom. Nordstrom reported earnings as well, I believe. Right now, the stock is trading at 61. It closed at 60.92. Let me just make sure. Oh, no, they just raised the dividend. Okay, so Nordstrom just raised the dividend. Not a big deal. We'll see how that one plays out. Let's take a look at Transocean. Ticker symbol is RIG. RIG, the stock closed at 43.01. It's trading at 43.53. It's already coming back in. There's not a lot you could do with this one, but I will tell you this much. If rig gets down to around the $38 area, there's a play there. So watch this one around 38. It might even be a little bit early. It might even be 38.40. But rig can trade down there. If it gets down there today, though, there could be a quick little bounce play for you. Let me just check my list here and see if we have any others. I think we've pretty much covered everything that I wanted to today. I know there are a lot of stocks out there. There's actually a few more, but I'm going to leave them alone. They're going to be gap plays. So we're going to have 4 gap plays in the chat room, and they will be posted up at 9 o'clock this morning. Let's just do a quick little check on oil and gold. Gold is up $4 to $13.32 an ounce. Let's go to the GLD here. You'll see the GLD. Oops. There we go. The GLD, which is a good proxy for trading gold, trading at 128.43. Nothing wrong, nothing great. Gold, in my opinion, still has upside potential. It just needs more of a pullback or sideways consolidation on the daily chart, but gold is holding up fine. Crude oil is up 32 cents to 102.92 a barrel. Let's go to the USO, which is a good proxy for trading light sweet crude, and you'll see that's trading at 36.92. So again, crude right now is holding up very, very well. I don't see any problems with oil right now, so traders want to be aware of that. Oil is holding up pretty good. It should be range-bound for probably the next couple days, but there's technically nothing really wrong with oil. So oil can trade higher, so be a little bit aware of that. I don't see anything really disturbing in the oil chart. All right, with that, everybody, I'm going to leave it here. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you a little bit later on the charts. Take care, everyone.